world of football. My name is Tiseto Mofokeng. I'm with the usual suspects today. I'm with Tepo, I'm with Lindani. Hosi is on his way. He's somewhere in the middle of Johannesburg. Guys, welcome to it. How you guys doing?
No,
We're
fine.
good.
Okay, good. All right. So what we're going to be covering, obviously we've had a blockbuster week in the Champions League this week. We're going to talk about that before we talk about Mo Salah and his prospects of really being crowned the world's best in terms of the awarding of the Ballon d'Or. What we will also be covering is the tale of Andile Jali. You know, it's a three-way love affair. Where is he going to go? What is he going to choose for his future? And just to round things off, we'll be talking about the African team's prospects. Actually, we'll be talking about all of them in general. We're going to have an overview of their prospects at the World Cup. And then from next week onwards, we'll actually be dissecting each and every team in their respective groups and just gauging their chances. So let's get into the Champions League results, gents. First and foremost, let's start with a very disappointing result for Bayern Munich for the returning here Pankers. Lindani, get us started, man. What happened?
Yeah, it proved to be an exciting encounter as it has always been envisaged in the build-up to the match. I mean, Bayern were going there lagging with 1 goal behind, and it was clear that they were going to go for an all-out attack, and it proved to be the case from the word go. They were all over Madrid, getting an early goal, Kimmich. Unfortunately, they had to concede one. I can only say it was a lapse of concentration by the goalkeeper. The first goal. I mean, you don't come out of your territory as a goalkeeper and not make formidable contact with the ball. Of which at that point in time, he didn't make any contact with the ball. Easy tap in, easy header for Benzema. Second goal, a bit unfortunate too. Bayern players can feel hard done by the keeper again. I mean, had it not been for that second goal, then it would have been a different outcome, because Bayern were always looking to actually score another goal and dominate Madrid and go to the final, but it wasn't to be because of that lapse of concentration from their goalkeeper. So it was just an encounter for them, which was met by the errors which were committed by their goalkeeper on the evening.
All right. So Tepo, I just want to know, this is Zidane's third Champions League final in a row. Is there something special about how he prepares his team for these crunch matches, or is it just luck?
I should think that him being a player back in his heydays helped, in terms of how he prepares his players now for the Champions League. He's been there, he's done that. He's still in touch with it. So the period between when Zidane, the former player, and Zidane, the coach, is relatively small. So it's still fresh in his mind as to how he'll be able to prepare his team. The one flaw that I could say I have in Zidane's preparation or conditioning the Real Madrid players is that he does it late. They always peak at the end, whereas this time around it's proved to backfire in the league, but it's still successful, his methodology in the Champions League,
Yeah.
So it's not like he's been around the block. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, because just to give my opinion, because what I see, even after this man is about to make history and win, probably there's a strong probability that he wins 3 Champions League titles
In a row.
I still don't see the structure. I still don't see the tactical influence that all of these other elite coaches have on their respective teams. I really don't see. I don't know what to expect. All I see from Real Madrid is helter-skelter. He really reminds me of Carlo Ancelotti. As in, here you go, guys. You guys are brilliant players. Go out there, play your game, and let's see where we go. I really don't see any structure. Do you agree with me there, Lindan?
Yeah, I can partially agree with you, because with Madrid there seems to be on certain times, even this season particularly, it proved to be the case. They lacked that structure, discipline. I mean, hence they didn't do well in the La Liga fund and in the Copa del Rey. I mean, there was just a lack of coherence within the team. You know, one could just tell that it's more like they don't go to the training pitch together. They just wake up in the eve of the match and go play. You know, there seems to be that lack of coherence in discipline and unity within the Madrid team. You know, hence I'm actually worried for them going to the final. With the coherence they lack, they are susceptible to conceding as they've been conceding. But they are meeting a Liverpool side again.
They can't defend either. Eh?
Yeah, they can't defend either. They are defending is shambolic.
Yeah.
It leaves a lot to be desired. But we hope that going to the final, they'll be able to find that coherence and make history by winning, by being the first team to win the Champions League.
Just to add on what Lindan is saying.
Yeah.
I think I've mentioned this before. Zidane's era at Madrid is probably coming to an end. There's only so much you can do at that level. You know, the intensity, the results that are being demanded. Pep knew when to leave as well. You know, leave on a high. You know, so if Zidane really wants to have his name engraved in gold, you know, at the Bernabeu Stadium as a coach, should maybe he win it third time around, he should consider resigning from the team, leaving on a high note, right. You know, and go try.
Maybe Juventus if the job comes up. Eh?
Where Juventus?
Yeah, he can go there because he's gonna win the league there, so it's easy. Anyway, Jose, you just joined us. Can you give us your views on Liverpool 7, Roma 6?
Okay, let's. That game, okay, obviously, hello to everyone, but just to quickly recap what happened in that game, to be honest, it was a disaster in terms of the Liverpool defense. They really couldn't do anything in terms of stopping any of the attacks from Roma, and actually in the end, they were quite lucky to make it out and go to the final. The amount of defensive mistakes that this team looks like they always are able to just come up with the silliest mistakes at the back, whether it's the goalkeeper, whether it's Lovren, whether it's Moreno, you can name them all. Probably the best defender right now for their team, it's Van Dijk, but even him, he has his own lapses of concentration where he just you question how they spent 70-something million on him. But just to take a holistic view on this whole thing, looking at the final between them and Real Madrid, for me, the Champions League this season, I would say it has almost been disappointing to a certain point where you have the third best team in La Liga right now. You have more or less also the same with Liverpool, who it is still a possibility that they might not even finish in the top 4 of the league. But these are your two teams that are contesting the final. So I'm not sure if, in terms of the final itself, I think we will see fireworks. The spectacle of it all will be obviously magnificent, but the build-up and the teams that are actually involved, it's a bit underwhelming. There's a reason why the Champions League is called as it is the Champions League, because usually it's your team, the champions of the leagues of the different countries in Europe competing to win the greatest prize to be called the best team in Europe. But if you're having the third best teams in both England and Spain contesting the final, it just makes it sound a bit cheap for me.
But just to come in, as you say that the current campaign of the Champions League has been nothing but disappointing. For Liverpool, I think it actually availed a platform for them to announce their arrival in a bag in the Champions League. You know, I mean, we know that the Liverpool hasn't been doing well in the Champions League, and with Klopp, I'm not sure. Is this his first season?
No.
Guiding
third.
Liverpool,
It's his third, yeah.
guiding Liverpool to the Champions League. Yeah, but it actually provided that platform to actually underline their dominance in Europe again. As we know that Liverpool is known for that, winning the Champions League. I mean, the most remarkable spell we can go to 2004, that classical AC Milan encounter. So it actually provided that opportunity for them to let the whole world know that Liverpool is back.
All right. Okay, guys. Okay. I hear you. So, look, just a couple of predictions with regards to the final, just before we pay our bills and come back after the break. Let's start with you, Tepo. When it comes to
I'm
the
hoping for
final,
Liverpool to win it.
you want Liverpool to win
Yeah,
it? Can we
Liverpool.
get a score prediction?
Oh, 3-1.
3-1 Liverpool. Yo, okay. Jose?
Yeah, I think it will be Liverpool also for me, but I'm thinking 3-2 because I think there will be goals between the two teams. I don't think Real Madrid will be able to contain Salah, Firmino, and Mane. So that's my prediction.
All right then, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Football Conversations Takeover on 1912 Radio, The Pulse. See you on the other side of this.